In the arid expanse of the Nevada desert, an astonishing discovery was made in 1945 that would shake the foundations of human understanding about the universe and humanity itself. It wasn't gold, jewels, or even ancient artifacts that held monetary value but a collection of texts buried nearly 2,000 years ago in clay jars, their significance far surpassing material wealth. Among these, one stood out, a text known as the Hidden Scroll of Genesis, a document predating even the Bible's book of Genesis in its narrative of creation. This text, far from being a mere alternate story, offered a radically different cosmology, reshaping the origins of humanity, the universe, and the divine. The opening lines of Genesis 1 verse 1, "In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth," have long stood as a cornerstone for religious belief systems across Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. But what if there was a story older than Genesis, one that began not with a simple act of creation but with a state of being so profound that even time and space did not exist? The Hidden Scroll introduced a world of incomprehensible light, ancient spiritual beings, and cosmic upheaval, leading to the material world we inhabit today. Yet, this account was deliberately buried, hidden by those who feared its implications. Who tried to suppress this knowledge, and why? The implications stretch far beyond religious doctrine, touching on science, philosophy, and the very nature of human existence. The tale begins with a divine source called the monad, an indescribable force beyond all human comprehension, representing the ultimate beginning. Unlike the anthropomorphic creator of Genesis, the monad is pure and infinite, neither male or female, utterly unbound by time or space. In the text, the universe unfolds from the monad in a series of emanations, starting with Barbel, described as the first thought or perfect consciousness. Barbel is portrayed as both a reflection and partner to the monad, symbolizing wisdom, knowledge, and incorruptibility. This spiritual reality existed in harmony until one being, Sophia, a manifestation of wisdom, acted independently, creating a flawed entity called Yaldabaoth. Represented as a serpent-lion hybrid, Yaldabaoth lacked the divine perfection of his predecessors yet wielded immense power. In his arrogance, Yaldabaoth declared himself the only God, creating the material world as a distorted reflection of the spiritual realm. This tragic act is described as a cosmic mistake, resulting in the imperfections of matter and the suffering inherent in the physical world. Sophia, stricken with regret, tried to repair the damage, setting the stage for humanity's emergence as a blend of divine light and earthly imperfection. This narrative challenges the familiar Genesis account, offering a vision of humanity not as mere creations of a perfect deity but as complex beings carrying the divine spark of the monad within them, struggling to awaken amidst a flawed reality. What makes the Hidden Scroll of Genesis especially provocative is its resonance with modern scientific and philosophical ideas. The text's description of a primordial state beyond time and space echoes the theories of physicists like Albert Einstein and Stephen Hawking, who speak of the universe's origins as a singularity, a state of infinite density where conventional laws of physics break down. The emanations from the monad to Barbel and beyond bear a striking similarity to the concept of dimensions and parallel universes in string theory. Even the idea of Yaldabaoth creating an imperfect material world reflects principles found in chaos theory, where order emerges unpredictably from disorder. The Hidden Scroll's exploration of consciousness aligns with modern neuroscience, suggesting that the mind's potential reaches beyond mere biochemical processes, hinting at a deeper connection to a universal, divine source. But how could an ancient text written nearly 2 millennia ago align so closely with concepts only now emerging in the scientific realm? Could it be that ancient civilizations held a wisdom we are only beginning to rediscover, or is there a universal truth that transcends time, revealing itself in both spiritual texts and scientific breakthroughs? The implications of the Hidden Scroll of Genesis extend beyond academic curiosity. They challenge fundamental beliefs about our purpose and destiny. According to the text, humanity's journey is not merely to obey a creator or navigate a life determined by external forces. Instead, it is a quest to awaken the divine spark within, reconnecting with the perfect world of light from which all life originates. This is a dramatic departure from the Genesis narrative, which emphasizes obedience, sin, and redemption. The Hidden Scroll presents a more empowering vision, where humans are co-creators of their reality, capable of transcending the material world's imperfections through spiritual enlightenment. This idea aligns with the teachings of figures like Jesus, who, in the Gospel of John 8 verse 32, said, "You will know the truth, and the truth will set you free." In the context of the Hidden Scroll, this truth is not merely about moral conduct or faith but a profound realization of humanity's divine essence. The rediscovery of the Hidden Scroll in 1945 also raises pressing questions about why such knowledge was hidden for so long. The text was buried during a period of intense theological conflict in the early Christian Church. By 367 AD, Bishop Athanasius of Alexandria issued a decree defining the canonical books of the Bible, condemning texts like the Hidden Scroll as heretical. This act of suppression was not merely about maintaining doctrinal purity. It was a struggle for power. The Hidden Scroll's message, that humans possess an innate divine spark and are not entirely beholden to a creator, threatened the hierarchical structure of organized religion. By emphasizing inner awakening over external authority, the text undermined the clergy's role as intermediaries between humanity and the divine. Its burial in the sands of Egypt was both an act of preservation and rebellion, ensuring that its message would survive for future generations to uncover. Today, the Hidden Scroll of Genesis invites modern readers to bridge ancient wisdom with contemporary understanding. It challenges us to reconsider not only the origins of humanity but also the nature of our relationship with the universe. As we stand on the cusp of breakthroughs in quantum physics, neuroscience, and artificial intelligence, the text reminds us that science and spirituality are not opposing forces but complementary paths to truth. By integrating the insights of the Hidden Scroll with cutting-edge discoveries, we may uncover a more holistic understanding of existence, one that honors both the material and the spiritual. The text's emphasis on awakening the divine spark within speaks directly to the challenges of modern life, where distractions and materialism often overshadow deeper spiritual pursuits. It urges us to pause, reflect, and remember that our true essence lies not in what we possess or achieve but in our capacity for love, wisdom, and enlightenment. In a world grappling with existential questions about identity, purpose, and the future, the Hidden Scroll of Genesis offers a timeless message: humanity's destiny is not to dominate or exploit but to awaken and co-create with the divine. Its story of cosmic tragedy, resilience, and redemption is as relevant today as it was thousands of years ago. As the text suggests, the answers to our greatest questions may not lie in distant galaxies or technological advancements but within the depths of our souls. The journey of awakening is not just a personal quest but a collective one, inviting humanity to rise above division and imperfection, embracing the light within to transform the world. This is not merely an ancient story but a call to action, a reminder that the path to truth begins with the courage to seek it, no matter how deeply buried it may seem. Building on the revelations of the Hidden Scroll of Genesis, the story deepens into a profound exploration of humanity's role in the cosmic narrative. If the first chapter of this ancient text introduces us to a primordial realm of light and the tragic fall of Sophia leading to the creation of the material world, then its subsequent verses turn the spotlight onto humanity. Unlike Genesis, where humans are molded from dust and imbued with life by a divine breath, the Hidden Scroll presents a far more intricate account. Humanity, according to the text, is a unique hybrid of the flawed material world created by Yaldabaoth and the divine spark gifted by the true spiritual realm. This duality positions humans at the center of a cosmic struggle, torn between the imperfections of their physical existence and the boundless potential of their spiritual essence. The text describes how Yaldabaoth, in his arrogance, sought to create humanity as a reflection of his own power but unknowingly left a doorway open for the spiritual realm to imbue humans with divine light. This act of rebellion by the higher spiritual beings was deliberate, a Trojan horse strategy to infiltrate the material world with the light of the monad. Thus, humanity became not just a creation but a battleground, a vessel carrying both the marks of Yaldabaoth's imperfections and the potential for spiritual awakening. The process of humanity's creation as depicted in the Hidden Scroll is nothing short of extraordinary. The text details how Yaldabaoth and his archons, subordinate entities created to help govern his material realm, crafted the human form with meticulous care, drawing inspiration from the divine images they glimpsed in the higher realms. Yet, despite their efforts, the being they created remained lifeless, an empty shell incapable of motion or thought. This impotence symbolized the fundamental flaw in Yaldabaoth's creation, an inability to animate life without true divine essence. At this critical juncture, the higher spiritual beings intervened. Acting through Sophia, they infused the lifeless form with the spark of the monad, an act that Yaldabaoth interpreted as his triumph but was, in reality, his greatest vulnerability. The infusion of the divine spark brought humanity to life, but it also introduced a tension that would define the human condition. As the text poetically describes, humans became beings of two worlds, carrying within them both the imperfections of matter and the infinite potential of spirit. This dual nature explains the inner conflict that defines human experience, the pull between base instincts and higher aspirations, between darkness and light, between ignorance and enlightenment. The idea of humanity as a hybrid creation has profound implications for understanding human potential and purpose. In the framework of the Hidden Scroll, life is not a linear journey from birth to death but a cyclical process of awakening. The text suggests that the material world, with all its imperfections and suffering, is not a punishment but a proving ground, a crucible for spiritual growth. Each challenge, each setback, and each triumph serves as an opportunity to awaken the divine spark within. This perspective stands in stark contrast to traditional religious doctrines that emphasize obedience to external authority and adherence to rigid moral codes. Instead, the Hidden Scroll calls for introspection, self-discovery, and the cultivation of inner wisdom. It asserts that salvation is not something granted by a distant deity but something achieved through the awakening of the divine light within each individual. This shift in perspective is revolutionary, transforming humanity from passive recipients of divine favor to active participants in their spiritual destiny. The parallels between the Hidden Scroll and contemporary psychological and spiritual teachings are striking. Modern psychology often speaks of the shadow self, the aspects of our personality that we suppress or deny, as a source of inner conflict. Similarly, the Hidden Scroll portrays Yaldabaoth as a shadow figure, a distorted reflection of the divine who embodies ignorance, arrogance, and the material world's flaws. The text suggests that by confronting and integrating these shadow elements, humans can transcend their limitations and align with their higher spiritual nature. This idea resonates with the teachings of Carl Jung, who emphasized the importance of shadow work in achieving self-realization. Furthermore, the Hidden Scroll's emphasis on awakening the divine spark aligns with the principles of mindfulness and meditation, practices that encourage individuals to look inward and connect with their true essence. By presenting a creation story that is as much about inner transformation as it is about cosmic events, the Hidden Scroll bridges ancient wisdom and modern understanding, offering a holistic framework for personal and collective evolution. The text's portrayal of humanity as co-creators in the cosmic narrative also carries profound ethical implications. If humans are indeed carriers of divine light, then their actions in the material world are not inconsequential. Every thought, word, and deed becomes an expression of either alignment with the spiritual realm or further entanglement in the material world's imperfections. This perspective elevates the importance of personal responsibility, suggesting that the choices individuals make ripple outward, influencing not only their own spiritual journey but also the broader cosmic balance. The Hidden Scroll calls for a re-evaluation of values, urging humanity to prioritize love, wisdom, and compassion over greed, ignorance, and fear. This message is particularly relevant in today's world, where the consequences of human actions, environmental degradation, social inequality, and political strife, are becoming increasingly evident. By reminding humanity of its divine origins and potential, the Hidden Scroll offers a path toward healing and harmony, both within and without. The text does not shy away from addressing the darker aspects of human existence. It acknowledges the suffering, injustice, and ignorance that permeate the material world but reframes these not as evidence of divine punishment but as opportunities for growth. The challenges humans face are seen as catalysts for awakening, pushing individuals to look beyond the surface and seek deeper truths. This perspective is both empowering and humbling, emphasizing that while humans are divine in essence, they are also responsible for their journey toward enlightenment. The Hidden Scroll suggests that the process of awakening is not a solitary endeavor but a collective one. Just as the higher spiritual beings collaborated to infuse humanity with the divine spark, humans are called to support one another in their journey toward spiritual realization. This call for unity and mutual support is a powerful antidote to the division and isolation that characterize much of modern life. As the narrative of the Hidden Scroll unfolds, it becomes clear that humanity's destiny is not to dominate the material world but to transform it. By awakening the divine spark within and aligning with the higher spiritual realm, humans can bring light into the shadows, healing the rift between matter and spirit. This transformative vision challenges the prevailing narratives of materialism and consumerism, offering a deeper, more meaningful purpose for existence. The Hidden Scroll does not promise an easy path. Awakening requires effort, courage, and a willingness to confront uncomfortable truths. But it also offers hope, assuring humanity that the light within is more powerful than the darkness without. In many ways, the Hidden Scroll serves as both a mirror and a guide. It reflects the complexities, contradictions, and potential of the human experience while providing a roadmap for spiritual awakening. By embracing its teachings, individuals can navigate the challenges of the material world with greater clarity and purpose, transforming not only themselves but also the world around them. The journey it describes is not one of escape but of engagement, a call to bring the light of the monad into the darkest corners of existence. As the second part of the text concludes, it leaves readers with a sense of awe and responsibility, reminding them that their choices, actions, and inner work are integral to the unfolding cosmic drama. Through its timeless wisdom, the Hidden Scroll of Genesis invites humanity to rise to its highest potential, fulfilling its role as both a creation and a creator in the divine tapestry of existence. Continuing the story from the previous paragraph, the Hidden Scroll of Genesis delves deeper into humanity's dual existence, further exploring the interplay between material flaws and spiritual awakening. While the earlier verses present the divine spark as a beacon of hope and a source of strength, the subsequent sections address the obstacles humanity faces in actualizing its potential. The text introduces a profound concept, the layers of ignorance and illusion that enshroud the divine spark, preventing individuals from recognizing their true nature. These layers, described as the veils of forgetfulness, represent the collective misconceptions, fears, and distractions perpetuated by Yaldabaoth and the archons to keep humanity tethered to the material world. Each veil corresponds to a particular aspect of human experience, fear, desire, pride, and attachment, and serves as a barrier to spiritual clarity. The Hidden Scroll likens these veils to a fog, obscuring the brilliance of the inner light and creating a sense of separation between humans and their divine origin. This separation, though illusory, feels intensely real, leading to suffering, confusion, and the perpetuation of cycles that bind individuals to the material realm. The struggle to lift these veils is not presented as an easy task. The hidden scroll emphasizes that awakening is a gradual process, requiring both effort and grace. It describes a path of self-discovery, where individuals must confront their inner darkness to uncover the light within. This journey is depicted as a heroic quest, echoing the archetypes of mythology and folklore. Just as ancient heroes braved dragons and labyrinths to claim their prize, so too must modern seekers face their fears, doubts, and limitations to access their divine essence. The text outlines 3 key stages in this journey: recognition, reconciliation, and realization. Recognition involves becoming aware of the veils and understanding how they distort perception. Reconciliation is the process of confronting and integrating these veils, transforming them from obstacles into stepping stones. Finally, realization is the state of awakening, where the divine spark shines unimpeded, illuminating not only the individual but also the world around them. To aid in this journey, the hidden scroll offers practical wisdom and guidance. It introduces a set of divine practices, spiritual exercises designed to help individuals navigate the challenges of awakening. These practices include meditation, self-reflection, and acts of compassion, all aimed at aligning the individual with their higher nature. The text also emphasizes the importance of community, urging seekers to support one another in their journey. This collective approach is particularly significant, as it counters the isolation and fragmentation that characterize much of the human condition. The hidden scroll suggests that awakening is not merely an individual pursuit but a shared endeavor, where the light of one person can ignite the light in others. This interconnectedness is presented as both a respo. That humanity's spiritual progress is intertwined. A particularly moving section of the text describes the role of forgiveness in lifting the veils of ignorance. The hidden scroll portrays forgiveness as a powerful act of liberation, both for the one who forgives and the one who is forgiven. It explains that holding on to resentment and judgment strengthens the veils, creating a cycle of pain and separation. In contrast, forgiveness dissolves these barriers, allowing the divine spark to shine through. This teaching is not limited to interpersonal relationships but extends to self-forgiveness, a practice the text identifies as crucial for spiritual growth. By releasing guilt, shame, and self-criticism, individuals can reclaim their inherent worth and reconnect with their divine essence. The hidden scroll presents forgiveness not as a sign of weakness but as an act of courage and strength, a way of breaking free from the chains of the past and stepping into the light. As the narrative unfolds, the text turns its attention to the broader implications of awakening. It describes how the collective awakening of humanity has the power to transform the material world, healing the rift between matter and spirit. This transformation is depicted as a process of spiritual alchemy, where the imperfections of the material realm are transmuted into expressions of divine harmony. The hidden scroll envisions a future where humanity, guided by the light within, creates a world that reflects the perfection of the higher realms. This vision is not utopian or idealistic but rooted in the practical wisdom of the text, which acknowledges the challenges and complexities of such a transformation. The text encourages individuals to begin with small, tangible actions, such as practicing kindness, seeking truth, and cultivating inner peace. It asserts that these seemingly modest efforts have a ripple effect, inspiring others and contributing to the collective awakening. The hidden scroll also addresses the role of the material world in the spiritual journey. While it acknowledges the imperfections of Yaldabaoth's creation, it does not advocate for rejection or escapism. Instead, it presents the material realm as a canvas for spiritual expression, a place where the light of the divine spark can manifest in tangible ways. The text describes how acts of creativity, service, and love bring the spiritual and material realms into alignment, creating a bridge between the two. This perspective challenges the dichotomy between the sacred and the secular, suggesting that all aspects of life can be infused with divine purpose. The hidden scroll calls for a reimagining of daily life, where even the most mundane tasks become opportunities for spiritual growth and connection. One of the most profound teachings of the hidden scroll is its emphasis on self-sovereignty. The text asserts that true awakening requires individuals to take responsibility for their spiritual journey, rather than relying on external authorities or doctrines. It challenges the hierarchical structures of traditional religion, which often place intermediaries between humans and the divine. Instead, the hidden scroll empowers individuals to seek their own truth, guided by the light within. This teaching is both liberating and demanding, as it requires seekers to cultivate discernment, courage, and resilience. The text warns against the temptations of complacency and conformity, urging individuals to remain vigilant and committed to their path. As the third chapter of the Hidden Scroll concludes, it leaves readers with a sense of purpose and urgency. It reminds humanity that the journey of awakening is not a solitary endeavor but a collective mission, where each person's light contributes to the greater whole. The text emphasizes that the stakes are high, as the choices individuals make shape not only their destiny but also the destiny of the cosmos. This interconnectedness is both a burden and a blessing, a reminder of the profound impact of each thought, word, and action. The Hidden Scroll calls for a balance between humility and empowerment, recognizing the limitations of the human condition while celebrating the infinite potential of the divine spark. In this way, the Hidden Scroll of Genesis serves as a timeless guide, offering wisdom that transcends cultural and temporal boundaries. Its teachings resonate with the challenges and aspirations of modern life, providing a roadmap for navigating the complexities of existence with grace and clarity. By lifting the veils of ignorance and awakening the light within, humanity can fulfill its divine purpose, transforming the material world into a reflection of the higher realms. As the text so eloquently states, in the light of the monad, all things are made new, and the shadows of the material world give way to the brilliance of truth. Through its profound insights and timeless wisdom, the Hidden Scroll invites humanity to embrace its dual nature, rise to its highest potential, and contribute to the unfolding cosmic drama. As the final teachings of the Hidden Scroll of Genesis unfold, the text leaves a lasting impression of hope, empowerment, and profound responsibility. It emphasizes that while humanity's awakening is an individual journey, it is also inherently collective. The text speaks directly to the reader, reminding them that their inner transformation contributes to the larger tapestry of the cosmos. It is not just the journey of the individual divine spark that matters, but the harmonious convergence of all sparks, creating a collective radiance that can illuminate the darkest corners of existence. In this vision, the material world, once seen as flawed and burdensome, becomes an arena for divine play, a space where spiritual truths can be embodied and shared. The Hidden Scroll concludes with a call to action, urging humanity to rise above the limitations of fear, doubt, and division. It reminds us that the barriers between the spiritual and material worlds are not insurmountable, they are constructs born of ignorance, maintained by the veils of forgetfulness. By tearing down these barriers, individuals not only free themselves but also create a ripple effect that touches every aspect of life. The text paints a picture of a transformed world, where compassion, creativity, and truth guide every decision. It envisions communities built on mutual respect and understanding, where diversity is celebrated as a reflection of the infinite facets of the monad's light. In its closing verses, the Hidden Scroll introduces a metaphor that lingers in the heart, humanity as a vast symphony, with each person as a unique note. Together, these notes create a melody that reflects the harmony of the higher realms. The text urges readers to find their note, to align with their unique purpose and contribute to the universal song. It emphasizes that this melody is not static but ever-evolving, shaped by the choices and actions of each individual. Every act of kindness, every moment of clarity, adds to the richness of the symphony, bringing the material world closer to its divine potential. Yet, the hidden scroll does not shy away from the challenges of this journey. It acknowledges the persistence of the veils, the pull of the material world, and the resistance to change that often accompanies spiritual awakening. However, it offers a message of resilience, assuring readers that every step forward, no matter how small, brings them closer to the truth. It calls for patience and perseverance, reminding us that the process of awakening is as much about the journey as it is about the destination. The text closes with a reminder of humanity's inherent divinity. You are the light of the world, a reflection of the monad's eternal brilliance. Let this light guide you, for in its radiance lies the truth of all existence. In its entirety, the hidden scroll of Genesis serves as both a profound spiritual guide and a stirring challenge to humanity. It invites us to reimagine our place in the universe, to transcend the confines of material reality, and to awaken the divine within. Its message is timeless, speaking to the heart of what it means to be human, to seek, to grow, and to contribute to the unfolding story of creation. In embracing its teachings, we find not only a path to personal enlightenment but also a way to shape a brighter, more harmonious future for all. The story of the hidden scroll of Genesis resonates deeply with the challenges and aspirations of daily life. Its central theme, the existence of a divine spark within every individual, serves as a powerful reminder to embrace one's inner strength and wisdom, especially in moments of doubt or adversity. Much like the cosmic journey described in the scroll, life often feels like a complex interplay of light and shadow, where struggles and triumphs coexist. For me, this story illuminates the importance of self-awareness and perseverance. It challenges me to view obstacles not as barriers but as opportunities for growth, much like the imperfect material world in the text acts as a crucible for spiritual awakening. The scroll's emphasis on awakening the divine spark is a call to introspection and mindful living. It urges us to look beyond the distractions of the material world and reconnect with our higher purpose. In my life, this lesson manifests as the need to carve out moments of stillness amid chaos, to reflect on my goals and whether they align with my core values. It encourages me to let go of superficial pursuits and instead focus on cultivating inner peace and authentic relationships. This practice of inner alignment reminds me that true fulfillment is not tied to external achievements but to the depth of one's connection with their higher self. The text's description of the harmonious interplay between the monad, barbello, and Christ as a metaphor for balance strikes a chord with me. It serves as a reminder that life requires a delicate equilibrium between thought, emotion, and action. When one aspect dominates, the others suffer, leading to disarray. For example, overthinking can paralyze progress, just as unchecked emotions can cloud judgment. To apply this balance in my own life, I've started practicing mindfulness and journaling to process my thoughts while staying grounded in the present moment. The story inspires me to trust in the process of gradual spiritual growth, knowing that even small steps can lead to profound transformation. Perhaps the most compelling lesson is the scroll's call to see ourselves as co-creators of reality. In my daily life, this idea translates into taking ownership of my actions and their ripple effects. Just as the scroll describes humans carrying the potential to transform the material world, I am reminded of my own ability to influence my surroundings positively. Whether it's through kindness, creative expression, or advocating for justice, every act has the potential to contribute to a larger, collective awakening. This perspective motivates me to approach challenges with resilience and to see setbacks not as failures but as opportunities to recalibrate and move forward with greater wisdom. The advice I take from the hidden scroll of Genesis is clear: live with purpose, seek balance, and honor the light within. It's a call to resist the pull of negativity and self-doubt, to remember that even in the face of imperfection, we are imbued with divine potential. By awakening to this truth, we can navigate life's complexities with grace and confidence. As I integrate these teachings into my own life, I am reminded that the journey to self-discovery is not linear but a dynamic process of learning, unlearning, and growth. This ancient wisdom serves as a timeless guide, urging me, and all of us, to embrace the transformative power of the divine spark within and use it to illuminate the path forward.